Hi, I'm Charlotte from Pawprint, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use our Iron On adhesive to attach your badges onto your blankets, wall hangings, bunting or any garments of your choice. So what are you going to need? You're going to need your Iron On adhesive, which you can get from the website. You're going to need your badges, whatever you want to attach them onto, so I'll be showing you how to attach them onto a blanket. You'll need a ballpoint pen, some greaseproof paper or an ironing cloth and some scissors. And obviously, most importantly, your iron. Okay, so first off, we developed the Iron On adhesive because we tested loads of different badge glues. So here's some of the examples for you. You can see how effective they were. But when we compare that with our Iron On adhesive, you can see it's a nice firm hold. So we're attaching your badges for good, for the long haul, for the adventures. So take a sheet of your Iron On adhesive. So you get 5 sheets in your pack, and each sheet is made up of a clear front section and a paper back section. The front section, the clear bit, is your adhesive, and the back section is a protective paper. So the first thing we're going to do is draw around our badge. So you want to make sure you get it nice and close to the edge so you get as many badges on your sheet as you can. And use your ballpoint pen to draw around the edge of your badge. While you're drawing around, make sure you keep it nice and close so that you get a nice accurate shape on your sheet of adhesive. Okay, so there's my time traveller badge. Now I'm going to cut it out, but you want to cut slightly inside the line because any adhesive that goes outside the edge of your badge is going to end up being seen on your blanket, so we want to try and avoid that. So cut out your shape, but cut just inside the line that you've just created. Okay, so once you've got your shape cut out, put that to one side, tidy away, make sure everything's nice and clear. Okay. Decide whereabouts on your blanket or wall hanging, bunting you want to secure your badge, and make sure you've got a single layer on your board, okay? So I'm going to just attach mine here on the corner. I'm going to peel off the paper backing and position my adhesive where I want my badge to be. And then I'm going to make a sandwich. So I've got adhesive, badge, and then I'm going to cover it up with the greaseproof paper. So pop the badge over the top, making sure you're nice and accurate, because like I said, any adhesive that's around the edge, you're still going to see that after ironing. So cover it up with your greaseproof paper or an ironing cloth. So something like a handkerchief or a thin pillowcase will work just as well. And then apply your iron. So I've got my iron set on 2 dots because I'm using it on our blanket, which is made from polyester. So we don't want to melt the fabric. So use an iron that's as hot as your fabric can stand. And you just want to hold it in place, okay? So you want to hold the main part of the iron over the badge and the adhesive and hold it nice and still while applying a bit of pressure. And then give it some time. You want to allow at least a couple of minutes for the heat to go through. Depending on the thickness of your backing material, depends on how long you're going to want to leave it. With a blanket, I would usually give it at least 2 minutes, but maybe up to 5, depending. So you want to hold the iron in place. You want to allow the heat to go from the iron through the paper, through the badge, through the adhesive and into the blanket. So it's all got time to melt and join together and bond nice. We don't want any loose edges. If you want to, you can give it a bit of a wiggle. And then when you think it might be ready, you can remove the iron, but let it cool. Okay, don't start, I know it's tempting, but don't start picking the edges before it's cooled down. Okay, so I'm going to remove my iron, and I think it's looking pretty good, but I'm going to let it cool. So you probably want to leave it for another couple of minutes to cool. And when it is touchable, just check the edges. So I can see it's nice and firm around this edge, but this edge here, I've still just got a little bit where it's lifting. So I'm just going to recover it with the paper and just apply the iron just to that area. And again, give it a couple of minutes to just go through the badge, the adhesive and your material. So finally, if you want to make sure that your badges are really firmly stuck to your blanket or your garment, I would always advise ironing from the back as well, okay? So just flip it over, cover it again just to protect your fabric and hold the iron in place. Again, give it a couple of minutes and your badge is guaranteed to stick through all of your adventures. And there you go. one badge nice and firmly attached, ready for adventures.